What's up guys, Robert Optimal Bodies. Now yesterday we did my top 3 nutritional myths, so I thought today we'll do top 3 training and exercise myths. Number 1, and I think it's a big one because it's just, it's always been out there, that you need to do sit-ups to get a six-pack. So ab exercises to get a six-pack. The short answer is no, you don't. You just need low enough body fat to see your ab muscles. If you look at it like, if you do loads of like bicep curls, you don't get a really lean bicep. Like if you're still like carrying too much body fat, that you're training the muscle, the bicep will get bigger, but you can't see all like the striations, the veins, the definition until the body fat's low enough. So same with the abs, it's just like any other muscle. If you're training it with resistance, added weight, whatever it may be, you're training the muscle. So you train it to get stronger and bigger. So a caveat to that, if your abs are stronger, thicker, more developed, they might need more body fat over the top to be able to cover them up. So you might be able to see your abs at a higher body fat percentage, if that makes sense. But you still need to be fairly lean, 12-10% body fat, to see them at all in the first place. So if you enjoy training them, you want to develop them, like change the shape of them and the thickness and things like that, or just strength in general for sport specific stuff or whatever it may be, or you enjoy it, then crack on. But I see so many people in the gym doing loads of crunches and leg raises and side bend stuff that are like overweight, and I just want to help them and tell them that like abs are made in the kitchen. Like 99% of it is in the kitchen. It's your diet. You just need low enough body fat to see them. Once it's low enough, you can train them and develop and make them a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Some people get really lean and they can only sort of just still see them and they need a bit of thickness, but it's like any other muscle. See it as a bicep, a pec, a glute, a quad. Okay, low enough body fat is what you need. Okay, fitness and exercise myth number 2. Rolling in from the first one, to do with fat loss and cardio. So what do I see all the time that I wish I could help people with? You go into a gym, what do you see? Treadmills, cross trainers, rowers, bikes, just packed with people on the phones. There's not a smile on the face, no intensity, no, they don't want to be there, but I know they're trying to do a good thing. So hats off to you for trying. But so people are doing cardio thinking it's going to burn body fat. That is 99% of people in the gym. Why are they on a cardio machine? Yeah, you might get the odd guy that's a boxer or a football, or a girl that's a boxer or a football or whatever sport, and they need to be fit for it. They're trying to get the cardiovascular endurance up. That's great. But I think 99% of people on those cardio equipment, they're not trying to improve the fitness. They're trying to get in shape and lose fat because they think that, oh, get a sweat on, they think cardio burns fat. So I just want to check them and help them. So no, if you're doing it for fat loss reasons and you hate it because you see people out jogging and they don't look happy, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. Your diet, no one wants to hear this, but your diet is what is burning the body fat, okay? And moving from that, you want to be doing resistance training to keep the muscle. So when you're dieting, a lot of time, if you're not doing resistance training at the same time, half of your fat loss or half of your weight loss that's on the scale can be muscle. So you're eating away at skeletal muscle, which in the long run is going to lower your metabolism, and that's what causes yo-yo dieting. Okay, so a lot of people, they're doing loads of cardio, eating hardly anything. They might lose a lot of weight if half of it's muscle, and then they eventually go back to what they're eating before because they're doing an unsustainable diet. All of a sudden, their basal metabolic rate drops. So say 2,000 calories was keeping your weight where it is, and now you've dropped it down to only 1,000 calories, but you're gaining weight at 1,000 calories because that fire, that metabolic furnace, that metabolically active tissue of muscle has been lost. So basically, you can't eat as many calories if you're losing muscle. So the takeaway is cardio can cause muscle loss. If you're not doing resistance training while you're dieting, you're missing a big piece of the puzzle. And use your diet to burn fat. If you hate doing cardio, you don't have to do it. Okay. And number 3, let's do one about muscle building. So trying to think, what do I see all the time that people like trip up on themselves? And it's probably going too heavy in the gym that are trying to build muscle. Usually it's men. You will get girls doing it as well, but yep, from what I see, it is usually men, like with their ego, going far too heavy, trying to do 1-2 rep maxing. So research shows now that anywhere between 5 and 30 reps, up to 30 reps in the gym on an exercise can equal the same amount of muscle groups. So they get one group doing like 5 reps on everything, the other group's doing 20, 30 reps on everything. Muscle gain after 12 weeks. Very, very similar. Nothing significantly different. So what does that mean? It means the caveat is, though, you have to go to failure. So it's not just like, oh, I'm only doing 30 with it, it's easy. No, you do 30 rep to failure on like a leg press. It's disgusting. You taste of blood in your mouth, you want to throw up. Your cardiovascular system's taking massive hit, more than that you see people jogging about. So if you want to get cardio in but you want to build muscle, we should go back to number 2. High rep leg training is like you've sprinted for your life after you've done that set. So that's where you can get your cardio and your fitness. And if you could take my point number 2 and wanting to drop the cardio because you don't enjoy it, so you're not going to lose any fitness, don't worry about that if you're doing intense leg sessions. So I've gone off on a tangent, but so what the point is, you don't have to go stupidly heavy and risk injury. You can do anywhere between like 5 and 30 reps. So pick a sweet spot. If you enjoy 10 to 15 reps, if you enjoy going heavy, go for it. If you're a power lifter and you need to go heavier, that's specific training, and you're going to be doing a 1 rep max in the competition, then that is a different story. So yeah, that's where you need to, but understand the risks. So yeah, and if you enjoy doing 20 plus reps, you can. But the main message is, make that last rep the hardest rep you can do. If someone had a gun to your head, you couldn't do it, and muscle growth is looking like the same. So play around your reps, see which ones you like best. I do a little bit of both at the minute. I might do a warm-up as normal, then I might do a heavy set, less than 10 reps, and then a lighter set, more than 10 reps. Might get 20 out, 25. So you get a bit of a mixture. There's different benefits from both, but from a muscle building standpoint, it's looking like it's very similar. Okay, so hope these tips help. I want people to learn from my mistakes and stuff that I've seen over the years from clients. I don't want people wasting their time and spinning their wheels in the gym. So the main 3 messages are: diet, abs are made in the kitchen. Your diet is for your fat loss, not your cardio. Muscle building really helps that, as we spoke of before. And do which rep range you enjoy, as long as you go to failure. Okay, like, share, comment, subscribe, tag, positive, negative, whatever you want to do. Have a good day, guys. Hope this helps somebody. Cheers.